Hello everyone, I am Crawlers and uh, I'm sorry, my nose is so stuffed up right now. I have a bit of a cold, but uh, being the biggest thing in my life at the moment, my apartment, I do have to say it's everything I ever imagined and a lot more. Like, it's true I have pretty severe money problems right now, and for that actually will, come to think of it, probably link a wish list for Amazon in the description if um, anyone wants to take a look at it. Because normally I wouldn't go around begging for money, but uh, desperate times and all. Right now it's a bit of a crunch time. I mean, I have enough to eat, obviously, but not enough to, buy a couch or whatever else. But honestly, I didn't make this video to even beg for money. I just wanted to say out loud, uh, you know, even if no one is listening, that how fucking unbearably great this place is, and how the change in my life is just unimaginable. I mean, certainly night and day compared to my previous life. I mean, yes, I spent the last few months and years literally agonizing every day about the life I'm getting myself into, and drinking badly. Obviously, I was thinking, will I be able to um, handle this? Will I fold under the money pressures, or will my accessibility not work out exactly as I wanted to? Will my aid be like a guard from Auschwitz, or will I get paired with a normal person? I mean, I literally spent my entire life in isolation from society and services, and mostly in a single room with my PC for like 12 hours a day. But then I went ahead and jumped straight into the, deep end of the pool. And owing to a couple of incredible coincidences, things came together on day one. I mean, obviously I tried to anticipate down to the minute, before I moved in, how my day will go, what I'll need exactly, the kind of items I would need for it to work smoothly from day one, the exact measurements and all the small changes to the um, apartment and accessibility and such. I, I mean, I'm pretty damn glad I paid extra for my power chair seat elevator thingy, um, because insurance in its infinite wisdom doesn't consider that a life necessity. So I had to go out of pocket for this because, look, immediately when I saw this seat elevator thingy, when I was buying, I mean, when I was getting the wheelchair approved, I knew I needed to have the seat elevator, because if I'm going outside or even inside in some cases, uh, that I would need it for daily use. I mean, hell, I even use it to reach the ice maker in my fridge. But seriously, who else has a filtered fucking ice cube maker? I mean, amazing shit this. And thing is, people will say, well, you have, living parents that cared about you if you're disabled, and those people would be wrong. I mean, dead wrong. In fact, that's what my life was up to this point. Dead. I had no, independence, lived in near total isolation, particularly before I got the power chair, and started going outside on my own. Um, there was no such thing as privacy or even basic dignity in some cases, so I was literally so far up my own ass, I had to unbutton my shirt to eat. So, obviously, depression was a huge part of my life, and I was, right up against it more than a few times, and I literally stopped caring a few years ago. I didn't feel anything anymore, sad, happy. angry, scared, you name it, I didn't feel it. And I didn't want to play a game, even as silly as that sounds, or make a funny video. It wasn't a good time for me these past um, 34 years or so. And speaking of bad times, I always am afraid of good things happening to me because I feel like a good solid kick in the nuts with a steel-toed boot from life isn't far behind. And speaking from experience, that usually happens to me. It's like uh, Superman decided to use his powers to shit in my morning cornflakes. And I've learned to be, afraid and wary of good things happening. But, somehow I pushed and I kept pushing, and I wound up with more than I could ever imagine. I mean, I could literally never picture myself living on what's essentially my own right now. But somehow I pulled it off and am making this video, which you are, I assume, listening to. My end game here is to grab life by the ponytail and fuck it doggy style. And I mean, um, do things that I wasn't able to do before when I was, not on my own, and obviously not able to go outside even in most cases. And, the biggest thing I want from my life is probably find an accessible van that I could drive myself, because I do know those exist. Because, I've seen them vans without, um, seats in the front. But I'm not asking any of you to buy a van for me or anything like that. I'm just saying that it's something that I am completely not sure how to accomplish any of this, but it's just something that I look forward to doing whatever whatever I have to do to accomplish this, because quite honestly, it's one of those things that I need to do another. I mean, look, if I could drive myself around, that would be a lot more, a lot easier than waiting for a bus or scheduling, a shuttle, or even paying for an Uber or whatever else. And just, it's a lot more, life becomes a lot more interesting at that point. So, yeah, there it is, you know, do whatever it takes. So thanks for watching. Please rate and share this video, it helps my channel grow. Check out my other videos at the end of this one. And remember, in Soviet Russia, YouTube subscribes you.